All right, listen. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Armon, and we're back with another video. Get in here, everybody. Get in here. Because we got to get into some things. Y'all, it's getting dangerous. All right, so we're off the heels. We're on the heels of the VMAs, which I think the VMAs was an amazing award show. By the way, the VMAs was everything. Shout out to all the girls, the rap girls that did their thing. Their performances were great. Everybody looked good. I was just so thrilled. I'm still on the high from the VMAs. And see, but here's the thing. We were all expecting there to be like this big moment, or maybe we weren't expecting it, but we were thinking perhaps, you know, we're going to have Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Doja Cat, a lot of girls that don't like each other in the same building. You know what I'm saying? Or seemingly don't like each other in the same building. And we know Nicki and Cardi, they don't like each other. Let's just call it a thing. And then Meg and Nicki don't like each other. Meg and to me, Doja Cat and Nicki don't like each other. So anyway, we were thinking that, you know, something could possibly go down. But I also was saying that, you know, they probably will be on the other side, on opposite sides of each other, and never run into each other. So luckily nothing happened. However, there was some rumblings and some tusslings backstage. Well, not really rumbling and tusslings, but there was some threats being made seemingly from Nicki Minaj's camp, okay? Now, from what I'm hearing, the girls were very, very separated, okay? Especially because MTV was already nervous about some drama happening. I think that's why they were even saying, Nicki Minaj, we don't want you to say anything crazy on the mic. Perhaps that's the reason why she didn't really even fully host the show, because they didn't know what she was going to do. But that is true. MTV was very, very nervous and skeptical about what may happen, because people are not dumb. They know that Nicki brings controversy. They know that Nicki, Cardi don't like each other. Nicki and Meg don't like each other. And that fight back in 2018 at Harper's Bazaar happened between Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. While the VMAs love drama and a little bit of mess, they didn't want a super, super huge production. I mean, they definitely didn't want a Will Smith, Chris Rock situation, anybody getting slapped on stage. That just would have went too far. So they made sure that the girls were on opposite sides, okay? However, you know, there were some times backstage where the girls were seemingly in proximity to one another. And, you know, if there was some to go down, I'm hearing there could have been made space and opportunity for something to happen, okay? Now, apparently, Nicki Minaj had her goons on one end, and Cardi B, you know, was probably ready with her goons as well. So now pictures are starting to surface of, you know, Nicki Minaj's and Kenneth Petty's goons. And people are starting to feel like this is why Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion left the award show early after their performance. Here you see, I don't know if these is a bunch of Queens goons, but this is Kenneth Petty here in the middle, and this is all of the people that he was with, you know, backing Nicki Minaj in case something went down. Now, here's my thing. I understood why Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion left. Megan Thee Stallion wasn't even nominated for anything. Cardi B was nominated for one award that she knew she was not going to win. And I'm not sitting in the stage watching a woman I don't like host a show or just be around that energy. I don't like her. There's no reason for me to sit in the audience. I don't really care. I don't care to see her perform. I don't with her. But I'm going to do my job. I'm going to come there. I'm going to do my job. But I don't want to sit there because I don't like her. I'm not scared. But why sit there? So apparently, you know, they all left. Now, a video is surfacing online where Kenneth Petty is seemingly kind of making a threatening gesture towards the direction of Cardi being offset. Let's take a look at this video. Here we go. Let me pull it up. You got to listen close.
Dog, nigga, the sturdiest, nigga, big queens, biggest queens, nigga.
You heard him waiting for you, any of you to act stupid.
Dog, nigga, the sturdiest, nigga, big queens, biggest queens, nigga.
Okay. So they giving like they in the building waiting for niggas to act stupid. Ain't that ghetto? So Nicki Minaj got this man walking around here as her security guard, threatening women and her husband. Now, Cardi B says she responded. She has responded to that in a tweet. Let me see if I can find that tweet. Here we go, right here. Cardi B responded, I didn't even flinch. I didn't even flinch. And I was like, well, what is that? Because people was like, well, Cardi B is talking about she didn't flinch. I'm thinking, was it to Nicki Minaj? No. Then I found out, I was doing some research and digging. This is what she was responding to. She didn't flinch, okay? Also, after Cardi B made that tweet, there was pictures going around of Cardi B with a bunch of security, okay? And people were saying, well, of course she didn't flinch. She had a bunch of security. Well, I don't think that that's shade. She should have security. You're in a building. You're in New York City. You got your goons. You know how Nicki Minaj is probably going to be coming with Kenneth Petty. You need to be prepared. Anything can happen. And so, while Cardi B had people, Nicki had people too. And vice versa. So let me put it up. Okay. So everybody had some sort of protection at this award show waiting for something to go down. My thing is this. When did it become that serious? This obviously is stuff happening on the back end that we do not know about. This is some stuff happening beyond music at this point. And, you know, this beef seemingly runs really deep. Now, I don't know, you know, what Nicki's not really saying anything, Offset's not really saying anything, but clearly there's an issue here. And for me, I just personally feel like I don't ever want it to go too crazy and too dangerous because we don't want anybody really getting hurt. But if I'm being honest with you, when does it end? At some point, this is going to come to a head because Kenneth Petty, while I feel like Kenneth Petty doesn't really have money, so he has to prove that he is worth being around Nicki Minaj. So which way is he going to prove that? Through security. So at some moment, he's going to have to bust a grape because he's going to have to prove to his wife, I'm worthy. I am your protection. I'm your sword. I'm big and bad and tough. And Nicki, you know, her thing is she's got this goon for a man. So if anybody play with her, it's curtains. Cardi B is crazy. I'm sure they got people too. And at some point, I believe that this is going to boil over and we're going to see something happen. And hopefully everybody ends up okay. Now, I'm hearing that, you know, some of these people have been in the same places before. Nothing really has happened. So I'm not understanding why Kenneth Petty would even get online and start, you know, kind of taunting the situation. It's kind of like he's trying to provoke them into some sort of situation. I just think that that's a little bit unnecessary because this all stems from a girl cat fight. There's no reason why men should be getting involved in this woman's issue. You know, those are my thoughts. And you definitely shouldn't be threatening Cardi B or Offset or sending shots towards Cardi B with a bunch of 50-year-old goons. Because then that's going to put Offset in a place where he feels like he has to respond. Then he's got to get his niggas. And then everybody niggas is fighting, doing stupid stuff over some female rap drama. And so I thought that was a mess. And that was kind of trending on Twitter today, that Kenneth Petty was backstage ready to act up in case niggas got stupid. You know what I mean? That's so dumb to me. I mean, I get being prepared, but that's the only thing you got. Kenneth Petty has more things to worry about than worrying about if niggas is acting stupid at the VMAs. Who was gonna act stupid? Cardi B? What was he gonna do? Beat Cardi B up if she slapped Nicki Minaj? I mean, who was gonna act stupid? Offset don't have no problem with Nicki. He wouldn't be putting his hands on her. So it just seems like Kenneth Petty is really like trying to really prove something to Nicki that he doesn't have to prove. If anything, Nicki should be able to fight her own battle with another woman. So to me, this is crazy. This is dumb. And I don't want to see this go any further than where it's at. But I honestly think that it's going to continue going further until it comes to a head. And then we see Cardi B and Nicki pulling wigs and Offset and Kenneth Petty throwing bows. So, child, we'll sit here. We'll be watching. We'll see what happens with this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And until next time, make sure you keep that same energy. And I'll see you soon. Peace out.